Come on, Jose. Get your butt in here, damn it. Hello, Joey. Took long enough to respond.
Sorry. I had no idea because I was running late. I was going to be on time, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
My
Before we
apologies, everyone.
Before we get started, first off, G1 update. Gabe Kid's out due to a hyperextended knee, which means at best he's not coming back until the Destruction Tour of September. At worst,
surprise.
he's not coming back until the World Tag League.
That's not for a while, is it?
Not until mid to late November.
I guess that should give him some time to at least to recuperate.
I mean, even when I heard the injury, I figured he was going to be out for the rest of the G1 tournament at best.
Yeah.
And of course, as we all know, last week, tragedy for the world of wrestling with the passing of the immortal Hulk Hogan. I already did my tribute last week when I found out.
I'm just going to provide my 2 cents. He did a lot of good, but also a lot of bad. We must never forget that. For all the good he did, there was bad. We should always remember him for both, good and bad.
True. I mean, and to the people who are basically celebrating,
I'm not, and you know that because I value life.
I know, but I'm saying to those that celebrate his death just because he voted for Trump, go fuck yourselves.
Exactly.
Anyway, let's get on to WWE Summerslam 2025. Nights 1 and 2. First time ever this will be a 2-night Summerslam.
I wonder why they decided to do a 2-night set anyway, because they had like too many matches. There's like 12 matches, like 6 in each card.
Yeah, probably the WrestleMania experiment. Thank God they're not doing it with the Royal Rumble or Survivor Series.
If they did that, then I'd be very disappointed.
If I had to guess, we're going to be working from the bottom up with each of these cards.
Yeah, from 6 to 1.
So we'll kick it off with the World Heavyweight title on the line. Gunther defending against CM Punk. Oh boy.
I'm picking Gunther. I'm sorry, because Gunther is such a hard worker. He's a very talented guy who held the Intercontinental title a really long time, and he elevated himself to becoming world champion. As much as I want to see CM Punk win that, my vote's on Gunther.
I'm going to say Punk mostly because of the fact that I think the only way they could rope Punk back is with the promise of a world title run, and this may be the one.
Well, if Punk gets it,
but even if they do, I've been having this weird thought in my head that Seth Rollins, injured or not, I'd say he's faking it, is going to come out and screw Punk after he wins it.
Why don't we'll find out when that happens tomorrow.
I mean, you can't blame me for thinking that. Because the original plan was to have Seth Rollins beat LA Knight on Saturday Night Main Event, and then Knight get the win back tomorrow. But with the knee injury that Rollins suffered, they had to pivot, and they had to give the win to Knight that way, a way Knight didn't want to win. Your turn.
Okay, now we move on to a singles match. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross with Scarlett in his corner. There's a stipulation. If Kross wins, Zayn has to say the words, Kross was right. But if Zayn wins, Kross must say, I was wrong about Sami Zayn.
Given that Karrion Kross has not gotten any in-ring screen time as of late, he's been basically stuck in the back playing the devil on everyone's on everyone's shoulder in recent months, whether it's AJ Styles, the New Day, and corrupting some of the best baby faces, whether it was the New Day, whether it was AJ Styles, or here with Sami Zayn.
Mm-hmm.
And considering that he's gotten the dupes on Zayn the last couple of times, I think this is the opportunity for Sami to get his win back. I'm giving it to Sami. And
I'm also going to give it to Sami. As much as I want to with Karrion, I think Sami Zayn at least deserves something.
especially when you consider this is his chance to finally shut Kross up.
Yep.
Next up is a tag match. Roman Reigns and main event Jey Uso against Braun Baker and Big Bronson Reed with the Oracle, Paul Heyman, in their corner.
Yeah.
Things have escalated quickly. I mean, when you consider Rollins' new posse is running amok over on Raw, it makes complete sense that the OTC would jump ship to Raw just to rein them in. But even he's admitted he needs backup, and main event Jey Uso, who's been a victim of this group as well, is the perfect fit for the team.
Yeah.
But I'm calling it now. After Night 2's main event, we're getting a War Games match at Survivor Series.
That's a probable guess.
He's on the men for the men's side with the team of the Rollins Cabal plus Cody and The Rock against John Cena, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, Randy Orton, and
Yep.
the last baby face for that team, CM Punk.
What? For what match? The Roman Reigns match?
My pick for this is Roman and Jey.
I'm picking Bron and Bronson.
All right.
Next up, the tag team match for the women's tag team titles. The Judgment Day, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez, who are also the champions, will take on Charlotte, Flair, and Alexa Bliss. Why?
I think it's basically a try to build Charlotte up as a babyface to let her leech on Alexa Bliss's popularity.
Yeah.
That's the only reason these two are paired up, to make Charlotte likable. Yeah, not happening. I'm giving this to the Judgment Day.
I'm also giving it to the Judgment Day.
Especially if Liv Morgan shows up and then Dom tries to run interference against Liv to aid Raquel and Roxy, and then reveal that Dom has dumped Liv for Roxy, and then we can say this: Dominic, you sorry 3-timing son of a bitch.
No surprise.
I mean, seriously, Dom has just basically made himself into the biggest man whore in the WWE.
Mm-hmm.
More like Uncle Eddie every day.
Yes, indeed.
Next up are the semi-main, the obligatory celebrity tag match. Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. But we've hit a bit of a snag with this. Drew's been been stuck with no way to get his travel visa renewed in Scotland. So in the event he doesn't show up, who takes his place? I say The Miz.
Okay, that's going to be a tough one for this one. I'm picking Orton and Roll.
Same thing here. Orton and Jelly Roll for me. Close 9-1 out, partner.
The main event for the WWE Women's title. Tiffany Stratton, the champion, versus Jade Cargill.
Jade won the Queen of the Ring tournament to get this opportunity. And while Tiffy has done well in the 8 to 9 months or so since she won the title, I think it's time to get it off her. I'm giving it to Jade. I mean, sure, Jade is still a little rough around the edges, but maybe a title reign will help smooth those edges out.
Uh-huh.
What about you?
I'm picking Tiffany to retain.
You still say it's Tiffy time?
It's Tiffy time. Tiffy time. I mean, seriously? Whatever. Anyway, now we move on to the second night. Night 2.
Kick it off with a match that's going to be pure carnage. For the WWE Tag Championships. The Wyatt Six defend against Andre and Rey Fenix, DIY, Fraxium, the Motor City Machine Guns, and the Street Profits in tables, ladders, and chairs.
Oh my. Oh, hell's about to break loose with this one.
You're damn right. You damn skippy hippie Carnage is gonna break loose in this.
You're right back. I get my food.
All right. Imagine, if you will, folks, all the spot monkey shit amplified. Normally, a TLC match only has 4 tag teams at most. A multi-team TLC match has only like 4 tag teams at the most. But this being 6?
Give me a second. Ooh, like I said, I don't work on an empty stomach. I only hope my earphones don't break. Okay. Hello? Hear me?
Yep.
All right, we're good. Let's continue.
Traditionally, a multi-team TLC match only has around 4 at most. Tag teams at most.
Yeah, but why do we need 6? That's going to bring hilarity and madness.
Well, considering that all 6 of these teams have been in each other's throats, with 5 of them needing to get rid of the Wyatt 6, can you blame Nick Aldis for basically throwing all 6 of them into a TLC?
It's like a ticking time bomb just waiting to erupt, you know?
Yep. And boom goes the dynamite here. Climb the ladder, get the belts off the hook, you win.
Mm-hmm.
It's too soon, in my view, to take the belts off the Wyatt 6. They're retaining.
I will say that they're retaining. It's a bit too soon as well. So, next up, for the WWE Intercontinental title, Dominic Mysterio, the champion, will face the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ has been hounding Dominic for weeks, and Dominic has been faking injuries. Been prolonging the injury, or at least faking how long he's been out for. Now he's got Dom in his clutch. But do I see the Judgment Day getting involved here? Not really. I mean, Roxy or Liv, yes, but the rest of the group, no. That said, by hook or crook, I'm going to say Dom retains.
I'm going to have to disagree and pick AJ.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Steel cage match for the U.S. title. Solo Sikoa defends against Jacob Fatu. This is basically to keep MFT out, but you know they're going to find some way to screw over Jacob. Anytime a babyface goes into these cage matches lately with an advantage of supposedly on paper, the enemy faction being barred from being kept out of the equation, it never works.
It never does.
I'm giving this to Solo.
Mm-hmm. I'm also giving it to Solo. This one is going to be one for the ages. A no disqualification, no count out, last chance match for the WWE Women's Intercontinental title. Becky Lynch, the champion, will face off against Lyra Valkyria. If Lynch wins, Valkyria can no longer challenge for the title for as long as Lynch is champion.
And that's the tough part for Lyra. I mean, this is her last chance. She cannot afford to screw up. But why does something tell me in the back of my head Bayley is going to come out to screw her?
Maybe.
I mean, on paper, a last chance means that usually the babyface gets that win and is able to challenge and become champion again. But we know there are instances where this is not the case. Case in point, 2013 King of Pro Wrestling. Tanahashi versus Okada for the IWGP Heavyweight title. Where Tanahashi basically, because he and Okada went to a draw in G123, basically dangled a carrot in front of Okada. You didn't beat me in the G1, so I should at least get one last title shot against you. If I win, I break Fujinami's record and become a 7-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion. You beat me, I won't challenge you ever again for as long as you're champion. This was during Okada's second run.
Yeah.
Ultimately, Okada beat Tanahashi fairly and convincingly.
Wow.
Tanahashi would never get another crack at the title until Okada dropped it to AJ Styles at Wrestling Dontaku 2014, although due to the means of Bullet Club interference.
Yep.
And Yujiro Takahashi turning his back on Chaos and joining the Bullet Club.
Indeed.
And then Tanahashi would win the belt for a record-breaking 7th time at the 2014 King of Pro Wrestling event.
Yeah.
I mean, they milked Okada Tanahashi from 2012 to 2016. Anyway, I'm going to give this to, I guess, Becky.
I'm giving it to Lyra. At least she's endured long enough. She needs to at least get a win somehow.
That's true.
Now we reach the semi-main.
Triple threat for the women's world title. The new champion, Naomi, defends against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. How did Naomi get away with the title? Simple. She cashed in her Money in the Bank and at Evolution when both Rhea and Io were incapacitated, turning the match into a triple threat and then splashing Io to win.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that she's only been champion for a month basically screams she's not dropping it. I'm giving it to Naomi. Wouldn't you agree?
Mm-hmm.
So let's wrap this up. Do the honors.
The main event for the undisputed WWE title. John Cena, the champion, versus Cody Rhodes.
And it's a street fight.
Mm-hmm.
With all the rumors about a double turn happening at SummerSlam. With all the signs being there that Cena is realizing that the victory he got at WrestleMania and this title ring has been hollow, and Cody becoming more and more desperate as the fans' cheers for him start to fade more and more. I say this. You've got to pull the trigger on this double turn.
If they pull it off, it would be the greatest moment ever.
Showing that in truth, Cody did sell his soul to the devil, essentially. Cena's reign ends after 3.5 months. Or
and to be honest, he's going to retire by the end of the year.
True. But at least he can spend less than a dozen or so appearances he's got after this weekend trying to atone for what he said to the fan base. I mean, sure, don't get me wrong. This heel turn was for the fans like us who were with him from the start in 2002. Or at least the start of the lengthiest baby.
Not to mention that his heel work was really good.
Or rather,
his heel work was good.
Or rather, the babyface John Cena we've known since 2003. This heel turn was for the fans like us who were asking when the fuck he was going to turn heel.
And he did. And he did a very good job at it, too.
Yeah, too bad his ring work suffered as a trade-off.
Yeah. At least when Austin was heel back in 2001, his ring work was improved.
Yeah, but like John, he took more of a coward's way out and became more of a joke.
Yeah.
In fact, he let that joke run for over 5 months. Really started to bother me.
Yeah, I don't blame him if it bothered him.
That said, Cody's walking in challenger. He's maybe walking in as a quote-unquote Superman, but he's leaving the Homelander and the new undisputed WWE champion.
My money's on Cody. Let the double turn happen and we can get ourselves a heel Cody Rhodes, and that would be awesome.
True. Cody, you may have said your heel turn is 1 to 3 years away, but I say it's happening this Sunday.
Indeed.
If you do win the title as a babyface, the heel turn is going to be gradual the more you're holding on to that title.
Mm-hmm.
But the slow burn has gone on long enough. You're turning heel this Sunday, Cody, whether you like it or not.
Yes, indeed.
That's
It's
it.
going to happen one way or another.
Got that right. That's it for tonight's episode of the MegaMets. We're probably not going to be back until maybe the end of the month for either Wrestle Peter Pan Night 1 and 2 predictions from DET, or when we have to predict the N1 victory when it begins in September.
That will probably be it.
Oh,
Can't wait for that.
I forgot for Bin Door.
Yep.
Or we'll be back August 22nd, August 21st for the predictions on that.
Yep.
That's it for tonight's MegaMets. Comment, like, share, and subscribe to not just myself or Mega, but the other members of the ABSN. Goodbye and good night. Bang.
Bang.
Thanks,
That was
partner.
fun. I'll see you then.
See you in about 3 weeks.